Well, hello. How are ya? I hope you're having a great day. Today's a good day. Sun is shining. There's not as much Canadian smoke in the air today, so it's pretty good. I'm thinking it's a good day. I have this. I bet you'll never guess what's in there. Really. I would bet you'll never guess what is in this package. Let's see. Make your guesses. I'll be right back. Almost open. You have any more guesses? Whole lots of paper and lots of noise. Any guesses? Ha ha ha. Okay, the big reveal. You're going to be shocked. Pieces of matboard garbage. Ha ha ha. Okay, seriously, I'm not joking. This is matboard. These are pieces of garbage that someone was going to throw away. The only thing is, when I saw them, I thought of, what could I do with that? That's all I could think of. So what could I do with those? So, I mean, there's every color. You can, black mat with red core. Oh, if you do framing, custom framing, if you know a custom framer, if you go in and have things custom framed ever, or you just have a custom framer in your town, a lot of times they'll have all these little pieces left over and they'll just give them to you. Get a friend who is a custom framer, go into your Michael's or wherever and ask them, do you have your pieces and parts? The little pieces that are left over, and you might be able to get a bunch of stuff that who knows what you might be able to do with. You can make some beautiful art. I mean, seriously, I've got so many ideas. I mean, seriously, look at all these beautiful colors, and they're just going into the garbage. So, I need to figure out what to do with this. So, literally, I have another container here of the same thing. And the whole thing that started this was, I was at my mom's shop. I told you she is retiring. And so she saw me filling up a bag with pieces and parts out of her garbage. And she's like, Danielle, I have packages of these that I still have that I was going to get rid of or maybe do something with. I don't know. But she gave them to me. So, I'm excited. Let's see how many I have all together. Seriously, this is a whole nother container. Look at that. This is a whole nother, oh my goodness. How many did she probably throw away in a lifetime? Or in the business? She's been doing this for 30-some years now. So how many of these little pieces were thrown away over years? I have way more than I need. But who knows what might happen. What am I going to do without my source of matboard when she's done and retired? Oh, I want her to retire. She's worked hard, but I'm going to be so sad when there's absolutely nowhere for me to get matboards. And do you know how hard it is to cut this stuff with just like a sharp edge or a knife or a oh, good grief, don't even try with a X-Acto knife and a ruler. I've tried. It's horrible. But let's see what we can do. Okay. I was debating on what to do and what to do this on because I wanted to do it on a big canvas, but I wanted to practice first and see how it goes. But if it turns out really nice, I want it to be good. So I have an 8x10 canvas board. And now I'm thinking this might be the best thing to do this on is a canvas board because I'm possibly going to use a lot of liquid glue, whatever, and I'm worried about the integrity of the canvas after a while. Now this could be put on the back of a canvas so that you could bolster the strength of the canvas from behind. Or if it's really great, you can put it on a canvas and do more around it, whatever you feel like doing. But I don't know. We're going to wait and see. But I was thinking of doing some building up. I don't even know. I'm just going to play around for a second and see if I come up with any like groundbreaking ideas here. See if anything just jumps out at me and makes me go, oh my goodness, that's amazing. Let's go with that. Let's run with that, you know. But I hope you guys are having a great day. We have been under the weather. We all had COVID. Me and my husband. It's not fun at all. I have lost my sense of taste and my sense of smell, but they're coming back. And I credit that to a lot of zinc. I had a doctor tell me, take a lot of zinc. I'll warn you now, if you're going to take any zinc, make sure you eat it with a huge meal. Do not take it on an empty stomach. You will regret it. It is not fun to take it on an empty stomach. It is awful. So, if you're dealing with nose issues from COVID, I would recommend you get some zinc. They actually said zinc, vitamin D. And so, yeah, we take zinc and vitamin D a few times a week. I take vitamin D every day, vitamin D3, every single day without fail. But yeah, if you're having any issues, it can't hurt. What could it hurt? It's a vitamin. Consult your doctor. Ask him. Anyhow, we're good. We're doing very good. We're on the mend. Didn't realize we had COVID right away. So, yeah, fun times, excitement. Who likes being sick? Not I, said the duck. Not I. I don't like it. How have you been doing? How are you guys in your world out there? What you up to? What you been working on? Whoa. Just jumped out of there. It's like, I want to be a part of this. I mean, so far, this is looking very abstract and very cool. So, I like it. I really, really like it so far. I think there needs to be something underneath there. I'm going to have to get out my heavy-duty scissors. I got these, man, got to get me some good glasses. Pioneer Woman. Tell you what, these I got at Walmart. They're Pioneer Woman scissors. I use these all the time. I have 2 pair. I wish I would have purchased. I would have bought. I wish I would have purchased more of them because these are flippin' fantastic. I haven't used this yet, but I'm interested. I mean, seriously, it's a screwdriver. If a little flathead. This part you can use to make curls with your little ribbons if you wanted to. I'm not really sure what that's for. So if you know why there's one on each side and they go together so nicely, give me a comment. I'm very interested into what that's for. Anyhow, these are very strong scissors. And this little area right here cuts your flowers and your herbs and such with ease. Like you just kind of put it right in that little reef right there and tunk, and they just pop. And it is like, it doesn't damage your herbs or your flowers. It just pops right up. It's just amazing. But yeah, these are pretty strong. So I'm hoping if this will work well. We're just gonna guesstimate where I want it. Oh boy, yeah, those are good scissors. I cannot complain about them. Yeah, I mean, this is matboard, and I just said how you can't cut matboard with like anything. And I'm telling you, I have just been proven wrong. Hot diggity dog, look at that. Just snappy do. How far do I want that? Probably close to all the way. Wow. Now I can't see cutting an entire matboard with these because that would be awful. But these little pieces, why not? Yeah, this is great. Bonk. And we want this one right about there. They're still tough. It's still tough, but it's workable. I'm gonna do some more cutting and I'll be right back. Okay, what do you think about that? I love it. I think that is spectacular. And it's just a few little pieces. But I'll tell you one thing, these scissors work great. I mean, it's matboard. Okay, so I think I have them where I like them. The toughest part about doing something like this is keeping them where you want them. Yes, you can take a picture of it, and that works fine. You can take a picture of it and put your picture next to you so that you can make sure you get them back where you had them if that's really important to you. Or, I have an idea. We're going to see if it works. So first off, I have everything where I like it. I am going to take a few of these that are on top, and I am going to put glue where they are and just glue them down. And then we're going to see if once we get some of these glued together, if that'll make it easier to pick it all up. Again, I'm using tacky glue. I like tacky glue. I know there's a lot of people out there who use all kinds of interesting, cool things. Now, this is not very square, so I don't like that. So I'm going to lift it up and make a mess. Not really a mess, but you know. I'm going to take my scissors and cut that a little bit straighter maybe. Look at that. It cuts right through it like butter. Just like butter. This side's a little messed up and a little wonky, but I don't care about that. That didn't bother me. I think I have these in the right spot. Yeah, you could even do this, where you could have it right in the right spot, and you can know exactly where you're putting the glue. That's a good idea. Hot diggity. Look at that. We're coming up with ideas together. What a cool idea. Okay, so we're just going to put this right back where I had it. And while that sets up, then I'm going to do the next piece. I know this whole piece is going to be touching, so that's good. Who knows what I'm going to do to it after I get it all glued together. Paint, you never can tell with me. Could just be done. I love this black though. These are shiny black. These are matte black. This one's not touching anybody, so I can go ahead and glue that down. Because that'll be a little something to show me where I'm going. Okay, so this one we can just flip right over and put a little glue on this right here and that part, so that will be tacked down. Oops, almost forgot that one. I think it was touching that one. No, it wasn't. I think it was down here. Yeah. See, you gotta pay attention to what you're doing. Makes your brain work. Makes you think. And I didn't take a picture of this ahead of time, so just a barely video. Excuse me. Still working on this. You know. If you've ever been sick with anything, you know how it feels. It's awful. No fun to not feel well. I'm feeling much better though. Much, 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 much better. Okay. These have got to hang on a little bit better because if we're going to pick it up and move it, we're going to have to get the little dude out and have him. You hold on to those for me for a minute. Then we're going to put a little bit of, right here, right across, right on the end. I'll put this back where we had it. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so I will be back when this is a little more tacky and dry. Okay, I think we're good. Let's try it. Let's see how this works. See, that works exactly the way I thought it would. So now it is all tacked together, and instead of having to take the top layer off and put it somewhere and hope you get it back in the right spots with a picture, now all I have to do is pick up these, glue the entire bottom, and then put it back down, and it's stuck. I think all the rest of them are, in fact, glued down already. And that didn't take very long for it to tack up there and get stuck. So I'm very happy with the results. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on each one of these. But yeah, I have a ton of ideas for artwork with these. I don't know if you'll see all the videos of this, but because you might get bored with it after a while. But I have a lot of ideas. Oh, that got deep really quick, didn't it? So then you just put it back on here where you had it, approximately where it's easier to find where you had it actually. So look at that. Okay, so let's do this side. Just flip it over and boom, 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 chakalaka. I don't know if that's from a movie or what that's from, but our family says boom, boom, boom. I say it all the time. Our family, no, it's me. It's all me. Boom, chakalaka. I don't know where I got that. But anyway, and you just take it, flip it back over gently because it's not quite dry yet, and place it back down. But look at that. With some with literally some garbage, we made an artwork. Literally. Is everything stuck? Everything is stuck. Look at that. Literally, we used garbage and made art. If you're going to tell me you can't create art, then I'm going to slap you with one of these. Slap you. Tell you, yes you can. You can make art. Anybody can. And we can keep going with this. We can keep adding different colors, and I don't know. But wouldn't that look cool? Just some, I don't know. We're going to see. I'm going to play around a bit and I'll be back. Well, what a mess. What a mess. Ha ha ha. Just kidding. If we take our whole canvas and just do that, looky there. Ha ha ha. So I think that's pretty cool right there. I tried to add some other colors to it and such, but I don't think anything made it better. I think a lot of it just made it more. So that's why I decided to just leave it as is for right now. But I do have one other possible idea for it. You know, when you're dealing with this stuff, you got a lot of them. They're everywhere. But, they're not agreeing with me. They're just like, we want to play. We want to play. I'm like, no, we already did that. So, I also have my two trusty little punches. Again, this one, I think they both came from Hobby Lobby. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure. How about that? I was looking for some colored paper. I was thinking maybe some grays. I like these. These are my favorite parts. We might try it. I'm not sure. But what we're going to do is give them a couple of circular punches and see what happens. See how it looks. And even we can do it like with an edge on it. You see? I could have done it with even more of an edge because then it could go right there. Ooh, actually, look at that. See what I mean? See what I mean? See? Do you see? Lines and circles. I like that. I don't know. That's kind of cool. Okay. Let's do a couple more of these and see what happens. But let's make them a little bit more off of the page. You know what I mean? We're going to do it this way so it shows up more, because this is a gray punch. But we're going to give it a little punch. Even some smaller ones. Even smaller. Because we have small places to put these. I also have the very small punch, but I don't know if we're going to end up using that one. I just don't know. Because it's so small. It's very tiny. Okay. We have this one here just in case. But what I was thinking is, if we had some of, you know, abstract art is very whatever you think at the moment. So it is often a lot of just lines and shapes. Often. It doesn't have to be. It can be whatever you want it to be, really. But like, look at that. I like that right there. I really do. I like that. I also think that this might be, oh, I glued that one down so well. I really like that there, though. I don't know. Maybe I might have to cut it down. See if it fits. But that's what I'm saying. If you see what I'm talking about here, this could be really cool. Let's get out my little pokey tool. Oh. What do you think about that? Just a little something. I'm not sure about that one. We may have to cut another really small one. It's warm today. I don't know where you guys are, but it's warm here today. We have had a lot of no warmth this summer. We've been asking for warmth, and now I don't feel good, so it's great. But it's warm, and I don't have an air conditioner in my working room, so my sweet father gave me this cool little gadget. It's the coolest little thing. It's Mainstay, and he found them at Walmart, and it is rechargeable. It's very powerful if you want it to be. Has 3 levels, and I just have it on the littlest, smallest level, sitting right over here blowing at me. So nice. Makes me all kinds of happy. So, if you're watching, thank you. I really appreciate it. I really, 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 really like it. It's like my favorite. Really like it. You know, this might be one of those things where we have to figure out how to get it down in there. Or, if we can, cut it to fit. I don't know. Maybe I'll do that off of camera so that you don't have to sit here and listen to all this. So I'm going to be back and we'll see what I come up with. But, ooh, looking at it on the camera, that looks really cool. Okay. Okay. Hello. Okay, so what do you think about that? Now that I'm looking at it in the viewfinder, I'm wondering if that's a bit much. You know what I mean? When I'm looking at it all on my own, it looks fine. It looks actually very cool. But standing back away from it and looking at it, now I'm thinking, it could be a bit much. I'm not sure about the reds. If I just took the red colors out, would that make a difference? If I turned them all around and made them gray, bluish gray, so then we have just bluish gray pieces. You know what I mean? And now you see my little secrets. Because as you're doing this, pieces don't work, pieces don't fit. And so then you have to fudge it or turn it around backwards or whatever to make it work. I'll tell you one thing, if you do any kind of art crafting, this is a cool tool. Don't ask me what it's called. When I bought it, someone said it was a pokey tool. So I'm like, okay, so I need a pokey tool. They're very good for if you're using a die cut machine and you're constantly having little bitty pieces that come out or need to come out of the die cuts. Then you can poke them out. So I guess that's probably why they called it a pokey tool. And that one is just not going to fit up there. Maybe. No, because we already have the one over here. And I like that one over there. So maybe we get rid of a big one at some point, somewhere. What do you think about getting rid of one? Like getting rid of this. You know what? I think that might have just done it for me. Right there. Boom. That may have just answered all of my questions right there in a nutshell. And if I just took this little guy right there instead, that is much better. I like that. I think we're done. Okay, I'm going to go glue it down and I'll be right back. Okay, so that's it. I think that's it for this video. I like it just how it is. This was therapeutic. This was relaxing. This was something I needed that didn't take much time or effort, just not any supplies really, but it turned out really, really cool. I think you could do it even that way. I think that would be cool. This way would be cool. This way would be cool. It depends on what you wanted to do with it, but I think the circles really made it pop. It made maybe not pop, but made it just like give it some depth. You know what I mean? I don't know if you know what I mean, because you can't answer me. But anyway, I'm going to leave you with that. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something and you can share it with a friend. And I hope that you give it a thumbs up and a like on YouTube. And go to my YouTube page and subscribe. And it doesn't cost you a thing to subscribe. Share it with a friend and give me a comment. Tell me how you feel about this type of thing. I know every video I do is something completely different, and that's the way I like doing art. I don't like doing a bunch of things that are the same. So, yeah, I'm thinking of doing a month of challenge, something every day. I don't know, maybe a week. I don't know if every day would get too monotonous for people. Anyhow, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. and I got a lot of ideas. Hopefully you come back, and hopefully you share this channel with other people, and we can grow my channel. Thank you to everyone who is part of this. You are a part of my journey, and I appreciate you. I'm going to say goodbye now. Much love and peace to you all. God bless, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.